Alright, so he called me Lima Papa. I corrected him. We were crossing Joven and he hadn't said anything. Our clearance limit was Joven. So I asked him, he said, yeah, you're clear for the approach. I've armed the radar altimeter. This is somewhat of an anachronism these days, but there it is. I kind of like them. I turned it on. So all you do is put power to it and then press and hold the test button. Make sure it's making noise. I set it at 400, which is 50 feet below my AGL minimum of 448. And that's just my habit. That way, if I hear that without expecting it, I know I'm not where I want to be. This airport has an elevation of 172, so I guess at about 600 here on the outer dial.
Pop 3 from Vings, cleared out 6 approach Teterboro.
6, 99 pop.
He's talking to 99 pop now. It's confusing me.
17 Lima Hotel, radar service terminal, contact call with tower 119.8.
19.8, so 17 Lima Hotel. Alright, so we're switching. We got Bravo. That tower, it's 17 Lima Hotel inside of Joven with Bravo. He's quiet. He probably didn't expect me. Pumps, igniters.
Lima Hotel, Caldwell Tower, Caldwell altimeter 29907, report a 3-mile final, runway 4.
Wilco, 17 Lima Hotel. So 9 or 7, and a 3-mile final was the request. That's not a clearance limit. This guy still hasn't come up, so we'll leave that alone. Activate flip-flop set ID and arm. We've done all those things. We're crossing Zogud. After Zogud, we're down to 1140. So let's just go ahead and do that down to 1140. And we can do that now since the weight banner's flashing. So Zogud is 2000. We'll go geared, notch your flaps, power to 300. I should see a runway here soon. I'm not too eager to look, but let's get everything set here first. Certainly have time.
Hotel, just be advised, reported by a vehicle, braking actions are fair on runway 4.
Alright, thanks. 17 Lima Hotel. Braking action fair. And on the ATIS, you might have heard braking advisories are in effect. This means you owe us a braking action report. So don't botch that up. That's important. Braking action reports are important, particularly for jets. If you see that the braking action is less than good, report it. Good, fair, poor, nil are the options. Nothing in between. It's not, oh, I kind of like it. That's not how it works. All right, so the runway's in sight. I'm going to stop the descent here and wait for a proper glide path. And since I'm stopping the descent, I know I need 850 on the power because I got gear and a notch of flaps. And I want 120 knots. So there we go. They reported braking action fair, so with the turbine, we're going to want to be careful not to overuse beta and back pressure, or correction, beta or reverse, because that could cause the airplane to ground loop. So I'm going to be real careful with that. Got this camera down here so we can't get this landing. I hope that looks good, because that's about the best I can do. Autopilot's coming off. Get a second notch of flaps, and we're coming back to 300 pounds and pitching for the runway. We want to cross the numbers at 90 knots, and we want to be 85 knots in the flare. So we're just set up for that. Manual, hots, lights, threads, flaps, trims, pressure, peanuts. Looking pretty good. Runway's 4,500 feet.
Hotel, wind 0705, runway 4, clear to land.
Clear to land 4.
500.
17 Lima Hotel. Okay, so full flaps then. I have it pitched so that I'm going to land on the first 1,000 feet of the runway, and I'll be gentle with back pressure and brakes. I can see that it's been plowed, and so here we go. Looking for 90 over the numbers, so I'm going to scroll to idle now. There's 99, and we have 3 green, runway appears clear. We're going to continue to the landing. All right, committed to the landing here. The energy's too low. Raising the nose, using the trim. I'm not going to do anything at first. Now just lightly beta and back pressure to keep the nose. Now I'm going to come up on the brakes and I'm going to look for a leader. And I would call this braking action good. I'm not seeing...
Level 7 Lima Hotel, turn right at Bravo, same intentions.
Right at Bravo, going to airbound, and braking action good here today.
Level 7 Lima Hotel, roger, thank you. And you can taxi to airbound either via Bravo or Tango Papa, your choice. I mean Papa Tango.
Decision. So I'm going to go with Bravo, 17 Lima Hotel.
Roger, have a good day.
So it's always best, unless there's a compelling reason to do otherwise, to clear the runway as soon as practicable. But don't rush for the blue lights, always, particularly at night. Get to taxi speed, follow the yellow leader, and then proceed. Take your time when you're on snow and ice. Stay in the center. You want to not taxi close to snow berms in a PA46, particularly with the right wing, on account of that wing is got a radar pod underneath of it. Start with a shutdown, the flow, get pumps and igniters to auto and off, hots off, lights, taxi and nav lights, then pressure 3 off. As soon as we go to the movement line, we'll go to and then plow that ramp, see what they want us to do. So next is avionics 3, but I'm going to wait till we cross the movement line. Well, that's about it. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. This is Dick Rochfort. Fly safely. Train often.